Has to fall. And he makes it on the layup. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Now here's Halliburton. James, right side. Five to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Antetokounmpo inside. Mutombo with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And down it goes. 2 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And it's blocked. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Mutombo. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Now James. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by James.
He's one of those guys who is extra difficult to block out. When LeBron really wants a rebound, it's hard to beat him to the ball.
Now here's Halliburton. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Here's Halliburton. There's the drive. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
And again, it's the Nets missing. The Raptors with a lead. He goes up again. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's James. And he drives in. And slam dunk by James.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second team foul.
Here's Brooklyn. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Oladipo on the wing. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First team. Paul Reed.
Toronto trailing. Giddey with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range. Now here's Oladipo. James inside. Give him 8 points now. And Oladipo hits from deep.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer. And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Knocked away. And here's Giddey. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Toronto basketball.
And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, B.A., but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
And the Nets call time here. Raptors making a switch here. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Portis.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Maxey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Rebound Brooklyn.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Brooklyn. Good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
The Nets with a lead. 35 seconds left now in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Portis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Bobby Portis doesn't mind a physical game. He takes it and he dishes it out.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 5. Pass to Powell. Back to Maxey. Outside Oubre. Here's Powell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Pass to Okeke. Off target with the three.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Maxey, a good look. The rebound by Whiteside.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go around.
And it's Simons missing. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Giddey. Second chance effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A smooth athlete with incredible burst in the open floor. Simons makes it look easy.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside light off his feet, plus he can block your shot with either hand.
Here's Okeke. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. And a fast break now for the Raptors. For 3, Maxey nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 points.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Here's Simons going inside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. For 3. He can't get it to go, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about the trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Simons. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Boucher. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
First team. Substitutions. on the court.
On defense, the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Antetokounmpo outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Oladipo outside. Back to Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kelly Oubre picks one up. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Nets.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
You know, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
James, left side. Pass to Portis. Back to James. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, at this point, I think we can call LeBron James timeless. The seasons change, but his game stays strong. He's a rare talent.
The Raptors making a switch here.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
Oladipo on the wing. Nails it from 3. Oladipo's got 6.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Tipped. Outside for Halliburton. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kelly Oubre picks one up. The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Brooklyn foul. Victor Oladipo. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Shooting 1. Into the line for the Raptors.
Toronto trailing.
Drew Eubanks.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Clock at 6. The shot off that time. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3 seconds left. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. The Raptors making a switch here. And so he hits both.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nets out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oladipo. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo has got 18.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Haliburton goes. Pass to Mutombo. Down it goes. And a great assist by Haliburton.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 20. Stripped away. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Haliburton on the wing. 6 points for him. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's James. Gets the bucket and the foul. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
James up top. He's got 19. Haliburton on the attack. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. From deep, Giddey gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 5-point Raptor lead.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Here's Haliburton. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Giddey.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Haliburton has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mutombo with the rebound. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. James outside. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting 2.
Both free throws good from James. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And with Haliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Haliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Haliburton with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. Brooklyn trailing. Now James. He's got 21. Here he goes. And it's James with the jam.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Haliburton left side. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's not going to go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Out to Oladipo. From deep. Poke loose.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And there's 1:38 left in the third. James outside. And here's Haliburton. Fires for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And it's Maxey missing.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Oladipo. For the lead. And the Nets another three.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Nets.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
They set the pick. Pass to fall. 2 points. That one goes. He has 6.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Now here is James. Give him 23. For 3, Oladipo. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Giddy with it. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
That free throw good from James. And the Raptors with some changes.
At the line, 2 times.
That one misses. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
61.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Giddey. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Pass to Fall. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Mutombo. Stolen by Giddey. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Pass to Fall. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Right side Giddey. Gets the three to Fall. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall. Stolen by Giddey. Brooklyn with the board. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. James goes in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
James outside. Pass to Oladipo. Outside for Halliburton. From deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Here's Giddey. And there's the drive.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Brooklyn trailing. Halliburton left side. Here's Oladipo. And they recover it.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Make some noise, everyone.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Toronto calls time here. it's both teams making substitutions here. Over to the wing. From behind the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oladipo, shot's good.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Outside Giddey. An easy 2 on the layup. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Got it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
It's important to stretch this lead out as much as possible right now, and that's exactly what he did there.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Oubre from the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And the basket is good. Here's Toronto now. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Oubre. Back to Giddey. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. James outside. Pass to Oladipo. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Oubre on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
15.
Oladipo, right side. Here's Mutombo. There's the block. Knocks it loose. To the paint. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Halliburton misses.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And the shot goes down.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And so here is Toronto. They lead by 7. And here's Giddey. So the Raptors win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end.